Okay, Demon Souls. Do I have... Okay, game audio is in fact on. I was worried about that. Um, so, hello Vin, hello Nblisima, welcome. That is a pretty good perk of magic, I would agree. And yeah, I actually made the intro, or that stream starting soon screen, back when, I'm going to Latria, sorry. Back when I first streamed Demon Souls, and I just liked it so much more than the Dark Souls one, that I just kept using it because I like it more. Um, Yeah, I was thinking about that with the bingo, but we can't really like make one preemptively, right? I have streamed Demon Souls a couple times, but I don't think enough to really make a bingo thing on it. Anyway, so for this stream, obviously the idea is to use magic, and with so the routing I want to go with is I want to get Homing Soul Mass basically immediately because that is one of the strongest spells in the game. I don't know that it's the strongest, but it's really easy to get, so I want to get it. Hello, Mia. Welcome. I want to... We'll see if I remember how to get through this level, because... Okay, yeah. Immediately, completely forgot where I'm supposed to go. I need to go to the other side, get the key. I'm kind of... I don't know. I'm, a little bit worried that I'm just gonna not remember how to play this game at all, but I have a fairly concise route through the game so far that is in my mind. You know, we're gonna go through this level, we're gonna get we're gonna rescue Frake and then move on to 3-2 and 3-3. I forgot. Where are you? And then use the yellow demon soul to get homing soul mass. Get the magic, or get the crisp blade from 2-1. Probably the ring of magical sharpness from 1-3. If I remember how to get that, which it's debatable whether or not I will. Do I have... Okay, I do have price on my menu. I should probably get rid of this guy if it doesn't get in the way. I don't know if the crisp blade is like usable as a melee weapon, or if it makes more sense to... I'm probably not gonna need a melee weapon, admittedly, but if I do, it probably makes more sense to get like the Crescent Falchion or something. I don't know. I think it kind of ends up depending on if I even need a melee weapon in the first place. I also don't remember how to do any of the skips in World 2 at all. So we'll see if I end up doing any of those like I did in my other streams. But I do have Water Veil because I started as a magician. So at least getting through 2-1 without a skip will be fairly quick. Just doing a cheese run, yeah, I mean basically. This is just like a summon sign. I forgot I was playing online. Oh yeah, and there's bloodstains over here. I'm using the... For those of you who don't know, excuse me, there is a fan server for Demon Souls, basically, that I'm using. That can connect to RPCS3. Okay, so I think I go out here, but where's the key for this? This is like the one part I forget. I think you have to go through the wall here. Yeah, I guess you could actually invade me. I probably shouldn't be in human form, but... Okay, I think this goes outside. Yeah. Pardon me. I think I was talking about something. Oh yeah, I've never done like a normal, like, destroy the entire game magic run. So I thought it'd be fun to do that. Especially as a way to get back into doing a few more Demon Souls streams before moving on to Dark Souls 2. What? Oh, I thought it was going to do an attack. There we go. I'm not sure how many Demon Souls streams I'm going to do. It is neither. It's just a casual run where I want to see how good magic is, because I've never done a casual run with magic. I was saying something again, and I completely forgot it. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is another spot that I forget sometimes. There's a key somewhere that I need to collect on this floor. Probably. I know I need the special key. Oh no, you just go straight down from here. I know I will need the special key to rescue Frake, And oh yeah, I'm not sure how many Demon Soul streams I'm gonna do. This one, obviously, and then maybe I want to do War Scythe and Rune Sword. And that should give me just enough room for a couple attempts at Dark Souls 1 Deathless, and maybe a randomizer or something for Dark Souls 1 before we move on to Dark Souls 2. Because I'm liking keeping the standard Dark Souls 1 stream that I do. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I just picked up. I like keeping the standard Dark Souls 1 stream along with something extra that I don't normally do. Did I pick up the key? I did. Yeah, I was thinking about doing all bosses, because that will make it, like, somewhat interesting. But, I don't know. Okay, I'm a little worried about the ballista, because I don't remember the timing at all, but we'll see how this goes. It's only 2, I thought it was 3. Ah, God damn it. Okay, cool. Made it. First try. Everything's fine. I should probably equip something other than Crescent Moongrass to heal. Okay. I have a bunch of half Moongrass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what weapon I'm gonna use for that run or whatever. Probably something fairly simple. Not like a Black Knight weapon or like a Claymore or something, but I don't know. I want to do a weapon that will be at least a little bit interesting and not just melt the whole game by pressing R1, but duping is excessively easy. All you have to do, it sounds a little bit complicated, but the timing is not tight at all. You equip the Nexial binding onto your equipment thingy, right? Like, you know, in one of these. And then you parry, press square, and then press start. And if you do it quick enough, you'll have you lose all your souls, like that dialogue, over the pause screen. Or not the pause screen, but the menu screen. And then you take... and then you press start again. You talk to Thomas. Thomas? Stockpile Thomas, yeah. And then you just deposit something and then exit out of the menu before you get teleported. And you have to like mash through the dialogue as well to make sure you don't get teleported, but it's not difficult. It's a little convoluted, but it's not difficult at all. I have no idea how someone figured it out though. Okay, so do I want to go up to Sage Frake now? I probably should. Having other spells would be nice. Is Fireball any good in this game? I do also have like 10,000 souls. I don't know how many levels that is, but I'm sure that's not insignificant. Okay, this way. I guess I could have dropped down too. I forgot. It's been a bit since I played this game. You're gonna have to bear with me. I don't think I've ever picked these up either. Nope, never mind. Clever Rat's Ring. I forgot that was there. I don't know if I'm gonna use that. Because I know with Ring of Magical Sharpness and the Crisp Blade, the Clever Rat's Ring is kind of excessive. Okay, so Sage Frake is on the 4th floor, I think. So hopefully I can remember where he's at specifically, because I do not at all. I did want to do a run with Gary Stiletto at some point. I don't know if that's worth using, though. I don't know if that will, like, reasonably get me through the whole game. Okay, what floor is this? I guess I can check. Warden's Key. Is this where he is? Because I know you need the Warden's Key to get to Frake. But I don't know if it's just for the cell. I also don't know what I saw over here, and I'm scared. Is it a ball? No, it's you. Okay. I thought it was one of those giant ball things, like on the first floor. Oh wait, no, this is where you like go past the thingy, right? Go past the ballista so you don't have to roll through it. I did watch a video on where Sage Frake is, and I know you need the Warden's Key, and that's about it. Okay, so in theory, this should be the 3rd floor, and I need to go up one more. I think he's on this floor, on the other side. Venus, I agree. That's very true, Nara. Yeah, trying to do everything in this level is a little difficult. Okay, now this is the singing lady, who is not who I want to be freeing. I can't believe I just ran straight off the edge. That's crazy. I did not expect to go flying in that direction. Okay, well, I'm in soul form now. Arguably a positive. Is he in here? No. If anyone happens to remember off the top of your head, if I'm getting anywhere close, feel free to backseat. Fall damage in prison. Calculated death. Yeah, it let me restore my mana, which is actually what I needed. I think he's above me right now. I think. Right, because you have to... Okay, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's like right here on the left. The back left corner here. Pardon me. Thank you. Not that one. Is he not up here? Maybe he's on the 2nd floor then. Don't know anything about this game. Yeah, it's kind of... I don't know, it's kind of disappointing that this game isn't like as popular as Dark Souls. It makes sense. It's very much antiquated in a lot of ways that Dark Souls 1 is not. But it is disappointing because this is a really good game. Uh-oh. That hit me? Stop it. Okay, hold on. I do want to be at least a little bit careful here. I forgot the stun spell that they do is weird. I never really have much of an issue with Latria unless I'm specifically trying to find something. You know, this is where I died, is it not? Okay, so where are my souls? Right there. This game is incredible, vibes-wise, for sure. Oh my goodness. Mash out of the stun. You do just have to wait, unfortunately. Okay, so this is the way down. So is Frake on the 2nd floor? I don't think PS5 is backwards compatible with PS3. Definitely more classic RPG. Yeah, this is like slightly less antiquated Kingsfield as opposed to you know, super polished, well, relatively fairly polished like Dark Souls 1, and it is very much classic RPG in that way, for sure. Kingsfield stream when? Probably never. Whoa, hey, excuse me, I don't want to deal with you, actually, hold on. The Demon's Souls remake platinum? I have played the remake a couple times. I want to like the remake. Is he here? Oh, hi. I want to like the remake, but like it's worth praising for its fidelity and like nothing else, honestly. It's really visually impressive. What is happening? What are you doing? It's very visually impressive, but art style wise, it's pretty atrocious, especially compared to the original Demon Souls. Like, it just does not carry anything from the original Demon Souls. And in terms of like using its art style to promote the vibes of the game, I think it does an awful job at that, which is really disappointing. Like, I watched a video. Oh, here he is. I watched a video. What key do you need? Like showing where the fragrant ring is, because I wanted to get that just in case. Do you need pure white tendency? I'm pretty sure you don't, right? Anyway, the video showing off where that was in the remake, and it looks like I played the remake before like really getting into the original, and it was fun. It was cool. I liked it. I liked the vibe. But after playing the original, the vibe just feels so not there, you know what I mean? Glorified tech demo for the PS5. That's a really good way of putting it. I agree. If you don't want to like deal with moving or getting a new console or whatever, it's very easy to emulate if you have any sort of like CPU in your computer. If you have a somewhat modern CPU, it should be able to emulate PS3 just fine. But I definitely... Okay, so that goes out to the ballista. I feel like the key is probably in here then, because I do know that you need the warden key to get Sage Frake, right? And I use the warden key to get here. Okay, this is also... I assume this is the other side of the hallway that you walk down, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the remake is fine, but... I'm pretty sure the blue guy is Frake. I'm like 90% sure about that. If he's not, then... I don't know what I'm thinking. I could absolutely just look that up, but I feel like that's boring. Except it's throwing the disc like a frisbee. That's a really good idea. Frake loves the Blue Man Group. I think this is just an armor setup here. I don't remember. You don't think so? Wait, then where is Frake? Is Frake not the guy screaming, "Help me"? Okay, that's not worth running all the way down for an armor set. I feel like the upgrade system is fairly simple, to be honest. It's definitely way more obfuscated than it should have been, but like, get your weapon to +3 and you have some more options. It's like, oh, okay. Simple enough. The guy screaming is the blue guy, but the blue guy is not Frake. Okay. Writing this down. Surely. The flame toss animation, grabbing the magic and casually flicking it. Yeah, I really like the magic in this game in general. Like, obviously it's insanely overpowered. But aside from that, like, all the animations and stuff are so much more interesting than a lot of the animations, especially like the fact that so many animations are so similar between different spells in Dark Souls. I think, honestly, I think Bloodborne is the one game that Bluepoint could have made a good remake of, because like, do you tell me anything? Probably not. Because the vibe of Bloodborne isn't as important for the art style. That's okay. So what floor am I on? I think this is the 4th floor. I'm gonna go out and around. Lord Rydell. Okay, is Frake on the 4th floor? Anyway, I think Bloodborne remake would have been interesting from Bluepoint. I think that was the one game that they could have done well with. Soul Rat's Ring. Oh, right, that guy. Okay. And these guys are rocking out in here. Is it only Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1? The claws are in here, wow. Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 that have enemies like in pots. Because Dark Souls 1 has the ghouls and Blighttown in pots. Yeah, Bluepoint. I think the... What's it called? The Shadow of the Colossus remake was really, really good. So it is disappointing that that studio got canned. Dark Souls 2 has enemies that are pots? Do they? Or does it? Elden Ring does. Is he not on this floor? Get the special key from the top of the tower. Okay. It hangs on the wall behind... Yeah, I have that. Oh, the cursed pots count as enemies? That's really funny. I never really considered the fact that they are enemies. I have the special key. I just need to figure out the cell that it opens. I'm trying. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Maybe he's over here. I didn't look very hard over here. The video I watched wasn't very descriptive. There are enemies in pots. Oh yeah, in the where you eat some. I forgot about that. Don't bother with nothing. But you need that key, don't you? This goes down to 3rd floor, which is where I died last time. God, I think that kills me. Okay. Try harder. I'm trying as hard as I can. Okay, hold on. Google time. Demon's Souls Sage Break. Okay. Demon Souls Wiki Extra Life. This might be bad. Okay. Sage Break. Where to find? Get the special key from the top of the tower. Return to Frake's cell. Awesome. Thanks, Vextra. That's so descriptive. 3 wounds within the Prison of Hope. Why? I just want to know what floor. Drake is in the prison. Yep, he sure is. That's so awesome. Location. In prison on the 3rd floor, inside the cell that requires the special key. Okay, so the 3rd floor is the one that you start on. It's the one that I'm on currently. The search for the freak in the prison. That is exactly what's happening. That's true. Okay, I want to not die to this brain sucker so that I can get my goddamn souls back. $200 on a Lady Maria cosplay. Bank account is in shambles. Hey, I mean, if you're surviving and enjoying it. No spoilers this stream. I will do my absolute best. Oh, that's not good. Everything's fine. That was horrifying. The special falchion kick just straight up almost killed me. Can hear? No. Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay. Jesus. That's true, Envy. I agree. No swearing, please. Your mom is in the room. Okay. I will do my best. In the room with the glowing thing? What glowing thing? Okay, hold on. Let me get there without dying. Let me clear the 3rd floor. Because I'm like 90% sure you spawn on the 3rd floor. Played Demon Souls so hard you spoil the Duskblood story. Okay. I don't think anyone would care about Duskblood spoilers if I'm being honest. Oh, that thingy? I don't know. He might be in there. That would make sense, I think. Okay. God damn it. Ah! Why did it lock onto that guy? That's as bad as Night Rain lock on. Jesus. He played some of this level. Some would argue that it is the most confusing level in this game, and I think I would disagree, to be honest. I get it, but I would disagree. Okay. There we go. Everything's fine. The boss is simp bait. I don't think they did that intentionally. Okay, how do I get over there? Do I have to go... I think I need to go up to the 4th floor. And then go around and go down, probably. I remember him being on this side, right? Like, face in this direction. That would be facing his cell. But maybe not. I wish he was screaming like Lord Rydell so I could find him easier. John Duskblood and his Polykill, or John Demon Souls and their jank. Probably John Demon Souls. Whips out homing soul mass and wins instantly. Kind of trolly. Yeah. She's a twig. Yeah, but she has a baguette, so she's working on it, you know? What do you think the baguette is for? I'm not gonna say that I am simping for Fool's Idol, but I'm not gonna say that I don't get it either, you know? Like, she has 4 arms. What are you gonna do? This guy can't see very far, huh? You holding bread? I have no idea what it's supposed to be. It just looks like a baguette. So I say baguette. I should dupe my spice before I run out of magic juice. I'm probably not going to need much of it for like the actual levels, but until I get good stuff. Okay, so I go this way. Through here. Straight down. And in here is where Frake is, probably. Where's the glowing orb thing? Beware of fall ahead. Hey, there you are. Hi. Oh my goodness. Magnificent. It's the stiletto. Okay, so now I can go back to the Nexus and buy stuff from him. Do I have a Shard of Archstone? 2. They got Mephistopheles Yuri? I hope so. Yeah, I did the exact same thing in my first playthrough. That is, unfortunately not a unique experience. Is he back here or is he on the other side? I think he's on the other side. I'm sure I'll remember it eventually. How's Demon Souls? Incredible. This is a great game. No, these are the miracle guys. Right? Unless... Yeah, no. Umbasa. Okay, yeah. So where does Frake show up in here? Sad freak. Not what I'm called. Yeah, magic is... This is not meant to be like a challenge run or whatever. Here he is. Tucked away. Okay, learn spell. Do I want Soul Arrow? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna keep the spells that I have right now. And then go beat the boss. I hope you... Oh, wow, he sells the exact same things. That's crazy, actually. I hope you enjoyed your cycling and that Watching this is more restful than it is stressful. Okay, now, okay, let's go through this level like normally. This way. And go up. Okay, I can just sprint to the straight. I can sprint straight to the end of the level. I swear to God I can talk. I I do this for a living. Would commit crimes for Thomas? Who wouldn't, though? Honestly, if you wouldn't commit crimes for Thomas, are you even human? Oh God. I mean, I guess if you're playing Demon Souls for the first time, probably not, actually. Yeah, actually having wands in this game is really nice. I think it's good. The stabs are cool and all, but I do genuinely like wands a lot more. They feel more conducive to spells. Boing. I also love how funky the collision is, that it lets you just walk over railings like that. The animations, yeah, I agree. This game looks really good. Hi, Krista. Welcome. Okay, this way. Okay, I do at least remember the main route through Tower of Latria, and I'm not going to be lost in here for 20 more minutes trying to get to the ends. Oops. You can do a one, or, yeah, one smack? That's funny. I I feel like the amount of messages you send is the most significant thing to the ranking, but I don't know. YouTube is weird. Do I want to fight this guy? Girl? Do I want to fight this red phantom? Probably not. I probably don't care. Excuse me. Up. Okay. Run it back. Let's do it again. Jesus Christ. I was ready for that too. I was emotionally prepared to have to dodge. I was not mentally or physically prepared though, apparently. What a time to look at chat and die immediately. Two messages in the private server and no one has voted them. Oh. Where are they? I wonder how good crossbows are in this game, actually, because I know bows... I feel like bows would be very good with Clever Rat's Ring and Marion Blade, like with how motion values on bows work in Dark Souls 1. I imagine it's not too incredibly different here. But I haven't... I want to do a bow only run, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. And I feel like... Or I want to, because I want to see how busted bows are in this game, if they are like they are in Dark Souls 1. But I don't know how motion values apply to crossbows, and with the speed, I feel like doing a build similar to what I did in Dark Souls 1 would be better. I don't know. I want staves. I think both are good. I want staffs to be usable as bow staffs and spell catalysts. That would be cool. Get a Sekiro too. But Sekiro is like so not replayable. I'd rather get a game I can spend 700 more hours in than another Sekiro where I play it for 80 hours and then never touch it again, ever. One is at the start of 5-2. Don't go on without soul remains. place again. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, first of all, there are obviously a lot fewer. I want to be a little bit careful. I don't know, like, when they aggro, because I know that they're, like, I know that they aggro before you can see them. Ah! Oh my god. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Okay, so no, that's not worth it. One of your favorite games ever? It's fine. I don't know. I like Sekiro, but it's so not replayable for me. Because, like, I beat it once. And then, like, months later, I was like, huh, I should try to get the achievements in this game. And then I went through to New Game Plus 2 and did not struggle on a single boss that entire time. I beat Owl Father first try in that playthrough because, like, the first time you beat the bosses, the game stops being even remotely difficult. There we go. I don't know. I don't know if that's just my experience or if that's like a common experience with Sekiro, but it's so hard to replay because there's no challenge in it anymore. What? Why didn't that stagger you? I'm dead. Awesome. There go 14,000 souls. Ah. Yeah, I think Sekiro is really, really good for a single playthrough. Well, no, I think Sekiro is really, really good for like 3 playthroughs. And then right after that, it loses all replayability immediately. And that's not a bad thing, absolutely. But for my preferences with how I like to engage with Souls games, that's just not my personal preference. What are you doing? Leave me alone. Okay, this time I'm just gonna run past this time. I can probably run past the Mind Flayers, but I don't trust myself to dodge that specific attack which one-shots me. Oh my god. Ah! I think that this game is just as good as Dark Souls. As a series, not not as Dark Souls 1. I think Dark Souls 1 is a better game. Get Basaka. But I want to get Basaka. I don't want to get Mind Flared. I wouldn't say magic is that broken in Dark Souls 1. Not any more than Melee, anyway. Though, I think that also applies to Demon Souls. It's just a lot easier to set up magic being busted rather than, you know, going through all the trouble to get Cursed Weapon and a sharp killage +5 and everything, you know? But like in Dark Souls 1, in my experience, even something like, I don't know, Dark Bead isn't as crazy as, what is it? The Painting Guardian Sword. With all the buffs and stuff, you know? Magic busted. YouTube thought it was the wrong kind of busted. I tried to play Arch Thrones. No, that's not true. Hold on. let me start over. I wanted to play Arch Thrones recently, but like when it first came out, I was so aggressively uninterested in it because of what it was going for, and what it focused on and everything. And then recently I wanted to try it because I started actually enjoying what Dark Souls 3 was doing, and I couldn't get it working, so I never ended up playing Arch Thrones. But I'm also just not super interested in it in general. Wow, this is going to be such an engaging boss fight. Melee might actually just be better here. Okay, it's not that one. Is there only two? I guess so. Huh. Can she bleed? I don't know if she can bleed. I doubt it. Okay, you gotta start doing something different. Actually, never mind. Keep doing this exact same thing. This is making my life a lot easier. It's gonna be this one. It wasn't this one. No, there was a trap there. Let me go, please. The one place I couldn't have seen a trap being placed. Okay. It's not that one. Is it that one? It's one of these two. It's this one. God damn it. Let me go. Okay, so it is this one. Okay, I don't want to land on the trap this time. Is it the one that teleports first? I'm actually not sure if that has anything to do with anything. Going to the back again. Falling back on our old tricks. It's this one. There we go. Okay. Bunch of assets from the Dark Souls games brought together. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's really interesting. But yeah, like with what they focus on, it being like speed and difficulty, quote unquote, I don't think it's as interesting as it could have been. Like with how, I don't know, what I like in Souls games, which I think is pretty obvious if you watch my videos at all, is the kind of ingenuity that you can bring into a game like Dark Souls 1 to completely remove any semblance of like, remove any semblance of like mechanical difficulty, and it becomes like more of a strategy game than anything, and how you can use different strategies and stuff. I think that's really interesting. This is damage. This is spell slots. Okay. I want some of this. I want some of this. I don't die immediately. Alright, I did see something about Sekiro having the most brutal soul level 1, and I think that's just, I meant to say something about it and I just forgot. I think that's just kind of because it's not like, it's not a game, it's not an RPG in the classical sense, right? In the same way that the Dark Souls series is. So it doesn't really, like when low damage is considered brutal, I just don't think that's accurate. Like I would argue that Dark Souls 2 has the most brutal soul level 1 because it forces you to play the game in such a vastly different way, as opposed to Sekiro, where even at soul level 1 you play the game exactly the same, just, you know, do better. Or like even Demon Souls, where specifically how you get damage from things like magic is very different from how you play normally. In Dark Souls 1, if you do, like, you can like do a casual Pyromancer playthrough. So I don't think Dark Souls 1's soul level 1 is very difficult, because the way you play soul level 1 is very similar to just like a casual playthrough. But Dark Souls 2 is very, very different. For the same reason, I don't think Dark Souls 3's soul level 1 is very difficult. It's just the same thing, but play better. Like I absolutely understand the merit in it. I just don't think it's a very interesting challenge run to go about, personally. If that makes sense. Yeah, your gear matters a lot more in Dark Souls 2 soul level 1 than it does in other games. Hey, can you go away, please? Oh. Almost died. Ow. I don't know how resistant to my damage the man-eaters are going to be, and I'm a little bit worried about that. That's kind of like the only thing I'm even a little bit worried about right now. If the man-eaters take good damage from Flame Toss right now, then I'm fine. If they don't, then this is going to be rough. Okay, there's one. Are there only two? Or are there three? I don't remember. Got very good at dodging in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, Dark Souls 2, especially in Soul of 1, is very, very much about positioning, right? Raw broadsword plus raw light crossbow. I need to do Soul level 1 in Dark Souls 2. I haven't done it yet. Spatial awareness pellets, back at it again. Hey, I didn't die, okay? Is he called Yurt? I don't think I want to know the answer to that question. Okay, the fragrant ring is over here, I think. I think this is it? No. Okay, I maybe mildly turn it around then. Oh my god, I didn't know one of you was here. Okay, it's not near that. I know that much. I'm pretty sure it was down this elevator and then like over a wooden pathway. So like... I know there are stairs near the elevator somewhere. Raw light crossbow is actually really helpful in this one. Used it more than the broadsword. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to do a crossbow only run of Dark Souls 2. I did a bow only run of Dark Souls 2 and it was rough. Oh, it's over here. I struggled with that run a lot, especially in the DLC. But I think crossbow only would be interesting in Dark Souls 2, especially with how dramatically different it was from bow only in Dark Souls 1. So, I don't know. I do want to like actually write the script and everything for bow only Dark Souls 2 before I do any more Dark Souls 2 challenge runs that I'm going to turn into videos. But I'm really bad at that. I'll play a ton of runs. That's not where I need to go. I'll play a ton of runs back to back and then just like not turn them into videos for way too long. Excuse me, please. Thank you. Or like I'll have a bunch of scripts piled up. But I won't want to record voiceovers, so I went the wrong way. So I just won't make the videos, you know? I'm very bad about that. Like right now, I have 2 videos that I have everything recorded for. I literally just need to edit them. And I haven't done that yet. God, my room is way too bright for this level right now. Okay, I know where I'm at. Everything's fine. No, I lied. I don't know where I'm at. But I'll figure it out. It's fine. I'm gonna find the ramp up onto the wooden walkway again. That'll be good. Surely, I'll find it eventually. Excuse me. I guess I could also dupe some upgrade materials and get my melee weapon actually upgraded a little bit, but that's boring. Why is your hitbox so big? Sorry, I didn't mean to fat shame. I'm also fat, so... Okay. I need to actually pay attention to this time. It's like going through the goddamn Tomb of the Giants and looking over at chat and immediately falling. That's what's going to happen every time I get to this level ever. Okay. This way, and this way, through the fog wall and around. DS2 crossbow only has fun, especially since you can power stance. I actually didn't know that. That's awesome. I think I have... Okay, wait. So for the Dark Souls 2, I'm going to ask a question about Dark Souls 2 videos that people want to see. I have I have highest possible DPS recorded, not written. I have... Actually, none of these are written right now. I have highest possible DPS. I have blacksmith hammers. Are you kidding me? I have bow only. And I think that's it. Of those 3, which would you want to see first? You as a collective, literally any. Look, I just because I have a vague idea of where I'm at doesn't mean that I know every single location in this game, okay? Repeat the question. Okay, so I have the blacksmith hammer run, I have bow only, and I have highest possible DPS. Of those three runs, which ones would you want to see before the others? Bow hammer DPS. I think the thing about highest possible DPS is for people who like are already interested in like Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls in general, it doesn't make it much of a difference. But that's also definitely the thing that is most likely to get a lot of views, you know? Because of how YouTube viewers are. The main reason I wanted to do DPS was because doing that in Dark Souls 1 is like one of my most viewed videos ever. But also because it's interesting. How does a blacksmith increase a bow's damage anyways? Probably increasing the draw weight, I would assume. By reinforcing the bow. Through love? True. That's a better answer. Dark Souls 2 with triple enemies. Ugh. Algorithm videos. I hate that those are the kind of runs that get the most views because they're so dramatically uninteresting. Like to the point where I just don't even... I watched like Dark Souls 1 with doubled enemies one time because Lobo streamed it. And now I just don't watch anything even remotely similar to that anymore. And I would hate to do a run like that. It would be so boring. Oh my god, that was horrifying. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Challenger Andy is a very algorithm soul duper. I think he's commented on one of my videos because I'm pretty sure I said something about Pegpa, like fake Pegpa, or whatever, and he commented on that video. Eight-hour stream on Ornstein and Smo. It doesn't even sound that difficult though. It's like, I mean, I guess there's a lot of attacks happening, but I feel like there are a lot of ways to just circumvent that entirely. Okay, I know I'm weird for this. I like challenge runs where they can be entirely circumvented. Like there's no challenge to them as long as you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, it sounds like an insanely difficult thing to do. Like for instance, like even simple runs like bow only or like bow only, it sounds like you're dealing with, you know, fairly low damage, slow attacks. But in reality, you know, you have a lot of ways to vastly increase your damage way more than you would normally get out of melee damage. It was impossible to survive. Did they like specifically disallow any like, I don't know, I'm targeting the tail. Did they disallow anything, or was it just no holds barred, do whatever you can to survive? Because at that point you can you can kill the Ornsteins in 3 hits each, and especially if they're already at the fog wall, like you just break combustion through it a few times and they die. 5 Ornsteins, 5 Smos, 4 Super Ornsteins, and 4 Super Smos at the same time, or like only in the phases that they were supposed to appear. Ow, get off. If I die here, I am going to go upgrade a melee weapon to the point where it's actually usable. Get away from me. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Okay, I should be more patient, I think. That'll help a lot. Okay, well, awesome. Or like Soul Level 1 straight sword hill only sounds insanely difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Like it sounds like low damage, you can't do anything run, but there are actually a lot of really interesting strategies you can use in something like that. So I've been working on that run for a bit, and Ornstein and Smo is kind of just low damage good luck, but other bosses are genuinely interesting. Oh my god, I should have rolled to the side. That's the one that I don't want to fight yet. I was so far to the side. Dark Souls, but the enemies just say mean things to you. I don't know if I'd be able to do that run, to be honest. You just go one-shot the whole time. And then there's like stupid runs like Soul Level -83. New Game +6, which is just like, okay, here are these insane modifiers that sound actually dumb to do, but if you actually like try to do it and like know what you're doing, it's not that difficult. That's another thing. Magic Weapon is probably the worst possible thing to use on a boss like ONS. I'm gonna get the Crisp Blade. Yeah, Magic Weapon and Soul Level 1 Straight Sword Hill is really, really bad. Yeah, Magic Weapon on that is really, really bad. Especially for Ornstein and Smo. It doesn't even do as much damage as a Charcoal Pine Resin, and Charcoal Pine Resin is obviously useless. But every enemy is your father. That'd be easy. My dad is a deadbeat. He probably couldn't even throw a punch, to be honest. It would be pretty cathartic, though. I used to like Scumnut and other similar challenge runners, and then I started doing the challenge runs myself. I was like, okay, so this is just a really boring, uninteresting run to do. And then like, once you realize that, watching it, it's just like, oh, he's absolutely playing everything up by pretending to not know how to play the video game. And it just became really annoying to watch for me. Scumnut is a wild person. I would disagree personally, but it is a very wild name, I would agree. Okay, I'm just gonna run past. I just want the Crisp Blade to get some damage, and I should be able to use Water Veil. I might have to go human. Pardon me. Pardon me. I forgot about that one. Okay, there we go. This is working perfectly. True, funny guy, I agree. You are right. I don't know, I don't like dislike. I'm not saying that they're like bad people for making the videos, and it's absolutely just entertainment, but me personally, I don't like watching them because I've engaged with doing the runs so much, and most of what they do is just acting and playing it up, which isn't a bad thing. Again, it's entertainment, but kind of ruined the magic for me. Okay, I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is. I think... Okay. Hold on. I'll make it a little bit of distance on the dogs and reload. Nope. This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Top 10 worst weapons in Dark Souls 3? What's your criteria there? Because personally, I would say, while it's probably not actually that bad, I would say that like the Dancer Swords are up there for me, right? Because they're such a cool weapon that you just can't use. And it makes me feel bad. So it's one of the worst ones for me. Okay, 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 come on. I didn't know they had a combo attack like that. I feel like there are ways to feed the algorithm in interesting ways though, right? Like, I don't know, my Unremarkable in Odd Places video is by far my most viewed video of all time. And that is not necessarily an algorithm video, as opposed to, say, like the DPS one, where I just like showed off some stuff that the average Dark Souls player probably doesn't know, which is very much an algorithm video and is also one of my most viewed videos of all time. But I think I did it in a way that is at least a little bit interesting, you know. Okay, there we go. Surely I get through it this time. New Dark Souls if every enemy is a Dark Souls challenge runner and you just want to play the game. No. Dark Souls 1, but all enemies are bone wheels? Hey, I did that. I did that with JK Leeds, actually. Well, not with JK Leeds, but JK Leeds was in that video. that's probably a better way to put it. Okay. This might not work. And if it doesn't work, I will be sad. But in theory... Okay, no. You need more health than that. I think the speedrunner variant of that is leveling up your health a bit more. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go around. That's another thing that's like, this is such an algorithm video, but I tried to do it in a way that was at least a little bit fun. Like, I had never used the bone wheel shield, so I used it for that run. It actually made it a lot easier. A lighting randomizer, huh? How does that work? Rather, why? Why is probably a better... Pardon me? Hey, that was a lot smoother that time. I know there's a way to, like, go out of bounds and then, like, reload into the spider demon... What's it called? I don't know, the spider demon boss room, but... I don't remember how to do that. It's been way too long since I've done it to do it actually well, so... I probably should have done a little bit more of a refresher before doing this run, but it's fine. We'll get through it. That's what matters. Probably should have got the shortcut, admittedly. Yeah, I definitely understand preferring or watching someone's videos for them, regardless of what the content of the video is. I do that with like Illusory Wall or Patricia Taxon or whatever, but I do like trying to make the framing interesting for me personally. Like for my videos, rather. Okay. Cool. That went shockingly well. And there's some dogs down here that hopefully I can get past first try. Pardon me. Pardon. Why are your hitboxes so big? Ow. Ah! Obviously, I'm not as quick as quitting out quitting out in this game as I am in Dark Souls 1, but it works. Shovels are a peak weapon. You should play Blade and Sorcery. now I can go get the Crisp Blade and probably fight the... Oh wait, no, I only have fire damage. I should probably get Full Arrow if I'm gonna do that. Liza P has a shovel weapon? I didn't know that, actually. Oh, you know, actually, speaking of Blade and Sorcery, I think doing a Blade and Sorcery stream could be fun, but I don't know if people would, like, want to see that. But, I don't know, let me know if that's something that people would be interested in. Oh, I forgot. The VR game? Yeah, the VR game. Turn out the Blade and Sorcery. Sounds fun. Yeah, I think it would be fun, but I'm not sure what I would do. I do actually want to do a Blade and Sorcery challenge run. Can I beat Blade and Sorcery with literally nothing? Because I know people have done Blade and Sorcery without Blade and Sorcery, but they would still get, or at least the one that I saw specifically, they still got like all the upgrades and stuff. There's the Crisp Blade. Like they would get the prismatic shards and everything to upgrade their bare fist damage a lot. But I wanted to do literally nothing, but I could like pick up props and stuff around the environment. Just nothing that would go in a weapon slot. So anything that goes in a weapon slot counts as a weapon and I wouldn't be allowed to use it, that kind of thing. It didn't have a campaign until recently. The campaign it has is called Crystal Hunt now, and it came out in 1.0. Okay, I might as well try it, see what happens. Is the Crisp Blade usable? Why do I have this equipped? Crisp Blade. Is this usable as like a weapon? Ah! Apparently not, because I can't hit it. Ow. No. Okay, nope, actually that's way better. I wonder about Gary Stiletto then. Oh god. Never played Nine Souls, but it looks peak. Nine Souls is fun. If it was 2D and furry, yeah, that's true, it is. Ow. Get up! Oh my god. Damn it, no way I just died to the armor spider like that. Well, that's fine. Okay, so now that I have the Crisp Blade, what other... I'm gonna get Soul Arrow. Is it called Gary Stiletto? Yeah, it's a thing that, Freak gives you when you free him. It's a little thrusting sword. I don't know if it's any good. Does it scale with magic? It seems like a weapon that would scale with magic, right? It does scale with magic. Magic and dexterity. Oh, I'm sorry. How many soul items do I have? Enough. Alright, Soul Arrow. Surely this will be useful.
Be careful how you...
And then I'm going to use the rest of my soul items to level up and hopefully survive a little bit longer. I love having to spam square for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, jank isn't the right word, but little discrepancies and differences between how things are done in Demon's Souls versus how they're done in later games, or even how they would be done in a more modern take on Demon Souls. Which is kind of the problem with the remake, right? Because the remake, a lot of those things were modernized in a way that did not keep the charm of the original Demon Souls. I feel like I should upgrade magic more. I don't know that I need to, though. 20 vitality's surely fine. Surely. Okay. Okay, surely I can beat the boss this time. Got a skinwalker. Well, okay, look, I'm dying a lot because I don't know what I'm doing because it's been so long since I played Demon Souls, and I think that makes for less interesting content. So for content, I can't throw for content. That's not what I'm known for, you know. I'm not good at that game though. It's the problem because it's Demon Souls. I used to be decent at this game. Keyword used to be. Keywords. Crystblade is colorless, right? Colorless upgrades? Because I could also go get a colorless soul by... Well, no, because then I need the red hot demon soul anyway. Demon souls. You have time. Evidently. I wonder how much the Crystblade actually increases your damage. It's got to be somewhat significant, right? I want to say it's like 15%, but don't quote me on that. That's a random number that feels somewhat correct. Okay, well, if the lock-on would function... Okay, it's not insignificant for sure. I don't usually level up vitality that much because I like having damage. Not having damage just kind of feels bad. I feel like maybe you should sleep, Plasma. Seems good for you. Okay, 144 as opposed to... Awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks, game. I really appreciate that. 89, but it fires a lot faster. Okay, no. Flame Toss is better, I feel like. What are you doing? What? What was that? Okay, whoops. Gotta go to the side for that. Don't forget that. Focus on survival first. As soon as I beat this boss, everything else is way easier. Maneater is, I mean, the hardest boss in the game, I think. But also, all I have to do is fight the yellow demon. Whatever it's called. And then I'll get the best spell in the game, arguably. Chomp on some spice. Okay, get off of me. Okay, almost there. Almost done with the hard part. Please don't, please. Everything's fine. Please leave me alone for a second while I kill your friend. Where'd he go? Right there. Where'd he go? Okay, I think that's the one. I think this is the other one. Yeah? Gonna hang out up there? This is what we're doing now? Okay. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want to go through all this again. What? Where did he go? What the? What is going on? Oh, they're both right there. Okay. Okay, so this one is the one I need to kill. Yes. Okay. One more. And surely it won't be difficult, right? Surely it's just gonna not do anything for a bit. Okay, it's doing things. Stay wobbly. I like that. I like that phrasing. I agree. Stay wobbly. Jump on some spice because I'm gonna need it. What is that? What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's scary. God, I wish I had flame pillars or something. I wish I could deal real damage here. Okay. He left the stove on. He had to go turn it off. What is he doing? What is happening? I'm scared. Okay, surely. It's fine. Couple more. And it's over. Ugh. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? Where'd you go? What? Okay. Sure. What? Come back down here. He knows he's almost dead. He can't let that happen. Okay, Jesus Christ. 9? I don't think I've seen that movie. He threw up. That is kind of what happened, yeah. Okay. Everything is fine. I'm going to remove this from here and put this here instead. Gonna take that off, gonna take that off. Gonna put this on here. Yeah, for now. And I'm going to level up my magic. Okay. So you mean you got everything going in like the top of your legs? Is that what you're trying to explain? I don't know. Kinkles are a thing. Okay, I might actually like genuinely die on my way up to the boss. That is a real possibility. I will attempt to not, but I wonder if this is gonna end up being a real person, actually. Kinkles with a C, not a G. I can't skip this. That might actually mean that it's a real person. A pair? Pair body type is good. I might have to go offline for this because I don't want to fight a real person here. Pear shape does go hard, I agree. The cutscene will end eventually. Oh, really? Okay, I thought magic could hit multiple things in this game. Apparently it cannot. Beware of the miracle users ahead. True. Oh, hi. I did not see you. Never had a Looking Glass Knight summon a real person? I think I did once or twice. At this point, Looking Glass Knight just doesn't get the opportunity to summon in the first place most of the time. Even when I'm not doing like a super crazy build or whatever. Jesus. Chicken wing PvP. Do I have a grindstone? No. God damn it. I didn't know they could do that. Okay, well. Okay, I assume the fact that I can return to the Nexus means it's not a real player. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dupe my fresh spice. I'm going to repair my weapon. Repair, not that. I'm gonna dupe my grass, just in case. I forget how slow the menus in this game are compared to Dark Souls. Okay, Vin, pay attention. This is how you dupe. Where is it? Okay, so what you do is, first of all, you need something to parry, which bare hand works, but shields are a little bit slower, like they have a longer animation. I don't know if you can do it. Okay, so you parry, start, go into the inventory, or parry, square, start, X. And I was too slow. So this is what you want to see. You press start again. You talk to Thomas. You deposit whatever you want to dupe, which in this case is my grass. And then you mash out. VIP. And then you go back in and take item. And then whatever you duped will have an insane amount. I'm also gonna drop all this in here. Because inventory space is important. I'm gonna hold on to that. Wait, no, the brass telescope. I should probably also hold on to the souls. The brass telescope gives you the fragrant ring when you trade it, right? So probably don't necessarily need to trade that. Those away. Okay. Gonna hold on to those. Okay.
You have a heart of... Hello.
Pause it.
You have Hello.
Take. It's a little bit of a tedious process, but less so than Dark Souls 1 for sure. Spice. There we go. Hello, Lucky Dragon. Welcome. Bad. More like pre-equipped with love handles. True. Yeah, you can do that with soul items. You can do that with any consumable. You might be able to actually dupe weapons like that. I'm not sure. Okay, really? You can't skip this cutscene? Is it specifically because I'm online? ability shortage instead of skill issue. I agree. I'm gonna go ahead and go offline real quick. Just so I might be able to skip the cutscene. Oh, oops. Trying to open another instance of RPCS 3 on accident. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Change custom configuration, network, disconnected, apply. Okay, I am offline. The cutscene is like that, so I guess someone a chance to be summoned. Yeah, probably. Lying on your hair and made your back itchy. Oh no. I put my hair in a high ponytail for the first time today. But my bangs are way too long to look good like that. Unless my bangs are also in the ponytail, which I don't like how that looks. I like having the bangs, but they're too long to do anything with. So I need to get my bangs cut. But I do really like having a high ponytail. I've never done that before. God, I have such an ability shortage when it comes to this game, apparently. Once again, as soon as I get past this, my damage is going to skyrocket because I'm going to have an actually good spell, but... Natural Chris hair. I've been... Wait, no, I don't want to sign in. When did I start growing my hair? I started growing my hair in like 2022, maybe 2021. So, my hair is fairly long. My hair is fairly long, for sure. I want to go to a hairstylist and get my hair dyed again, but it's so expensive. Last time I dyed my hair, it was like $200 or something ridiculous like that. And I don't have the confidence to do that myself, and I'm not sure that anyone I know does either. Well, actually, the first time I got my hair dyed, my mom dyed it. But it wasn't like done. It wasn't a complete dye. I think I basically just had it bleached once, so not a very strong bleach. You know, it wasn't like actually that blonde or whatever. And then the very ends of my hair were dyed a little bit. The towel gets colored. If you, yeah, like the first time or two, it will. I would get my hair like done so much more if I was, or well, if it wasn't insanely expensive. Oops. Get away. The run animation is really funny. Spice. I guess I actually don't need to worry about picking up spice anymore. Why did I use that? Okay. Surely. I'll beat this boss first try, right? It's just an NPC. NPC with claws at that. That is so much damage. Wow, this will be easy. That's atrocious. Okay, this might be a long one. Wow. Okay, what if I switch to... Oh, I put it away. Never mind. I hope we're ready for the longest boss fight of all time. Skitter skitter mind flayer. Alright, I actually need to pay attention to the homing soul mass. Homing soul arrow in this game, I guess. Come on. Let me backstab. Ow. Yeah, I just need to be a little bit careful, and there's no way I'll die here. think it's funny that they keep fizzling their own magic. Oh my goodness. Ah! Owie. Leave me alone for a second, let me heal. Yeah, get comfy. Wait, if you fizzle it, even with your body, it doesn't hurt you? It only hurts you when it actually starts attacking? That's funny. Yeah, that's not worth using. It's too easy for them to dodge. Oof. Owie. Love how the monk's robe thing looks in this game. The hat or like the robe on the monk itself. I didn't know they could go individually. Ow. Oh. Oh my god. I think when it's all 5 of them, it will nearly one-shot me, so I need to be really careful. Looks like your soul is leaking. I mean, that does happen with the Needle of Eternal Agony. Ironically, though, it's your agony, not the enemy's. That the name of the weapon is referring to, because it does like 3 damage a hit. I think it has one of the lowest AR in the game. It might be lower than your... Or might be... I think it's a little bit higher than your Bare Fist AR, maybe. Wait, no, Demon Soul's Bare Fist actually has some AR. So it might actually be lower than your Bare Fist AR, which would be funny. Centuries to die from? Yeah. But it's funnier to say that it's the player's agony. Jesus. Yeah? Having fun attacking the air over there? Don't beat the game while you're gone? No promises. Jesus. Souls PvP, am I right? You have magic? That's scary, actually. Okay. Whole time he's had magic and didn't tell me. Actually, I wonder if Soul Arrow is going to be better for damage. A little bit. If I could land it consistently, maybe. There we go. Okay, first try. The Claw Heavy is so bad, yeah. It's extremely slow. Okay. Now we go get a decent spell. Yippee. If the Soul Arrow did like 200 damage, yeah, that would have been preferable, huh? And also disheartening because I did the whole fight without it. Okay, Mr. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it was an accident. Okay. He doesn't care, everything's fine. I think Soul Ray is also decent, right? I should... Oh, they're required... Oh. Oops. I don't care, whatever, it doesn't matter. Does this take 2 slots? It does.
Bring me more.
I did not have Soul Ray. Walked down there twice now. Yeah, but I didn't hit him the first time. I didn't deal damage. Okay, I should level up first. I want 1 more level in intelligence and then everything else in magic. Where is she? Am I blind? Hey, where'd you go? Huh? Is she up here and I didn't notice? Oh, okay, yeah, she is. Enchanted weapon is pretty good. I don't know if you can put it on the dagger. I don't think so. I have no idea how that works. I forgot that I was going to go to level in intelligence. I know what I'm doing. I don't need intelligence. That's for people who think, and clearly I'm not one of those. I'm a sad freak and kicked him in the head on accident. We like sad freaks around here. I should probably keep the red hot demon soul and give it to Bolden. Ed, give it to Ed. I can get him backwards. Ed feels like the name of the normal one, and then Baldwin feels like a lot more crazy of a name. Whoa, money. Thank you. She did bring me a donut, but unfortunately I did have to pay attention to the video game at the time. It's a very aggressively purple donut too. What an oddly specific amount. I don't know what the specific amount means, honestly. Okay. Surely though, I beat the armor spider first try now. Hopefully this actually does good damage, and it's not like a completely different spell that you get from a boss I've already used or something. Actually, I guess that would just be Soul Ray. I don't care about killing him. Was it the three numbers on the side of your number pad? Why is the dagger a sword? It's a short sword, isn't it? A small ceremonial sword. I'm gonna send this back up just in case, because I don't trust myself. Also, multiple to 3. So Vin was right, kinda. Oh, Jesus. Oh my, calm down! What the f- What? It doesn't usually attack that frequently. Alright. Doesn't the amount of projectiles... Okay, yeah, that's crazy damage. Increase as you increase your magic level? Also, follow-up question. Does intelligence also increase your MP? I'm pretty sure it does in this game, but I don't remember. B-hole 69s, that's a lot of them. Spider with a gun? I'm pretty sure it was just spitting fireballs at me, but I like that explanation more. So yeah, it has a gun now. I don't think that's any crazier than a hedgehog with a gun, personally. Hence increases MP. Okay, good to know. Forgot the first question. I did too, to be entirely honest. I forget what I say a lot. I need to be careful here because I don't remember the whole way down. Does it make sense to put on that fragrant ring at this point? It's already on. Never mind, just kidding. I do want the Ring of Magical Sharpness, which is from 1-3, I think. But I would like to upgrade the Crisp Blade as a backup. Not having Soul Ray is a little bit bad. Because I didn't realize that I got it from the Doll Demon Soul, but be fine. Homing Soul Mass is all, or Homing Soul Arrow is all you really need. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. It's called the Flagrant Ring, and its item description claimed ominously that it increases the bearer's swag without giving any obvious effects. That feels like a Lunacid item. Okay. Yeah, once I actually level up my magic a reasonable amount, this will be significantly funnier. Oh. That was kind of underwhelming damage-wise. I know someone who thinks that magic is not overpowered in this game, by the way, and I think that's really funny. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, hold on, give me a second. 1 second. Flameburger. Is the Flamberge in this game? I actually don't know. Because I feel like if it was, it would have the Dark Souls 1 design. But it also might be one of those things where they reverted the Dark Souls 1 design. How long does it take to recharge enough for a soul arrow after 2? Okay, never mind, that's fine. 31 magic, so I'm 1 level off. Or, no, 3 levels off. 2 levels off. I got there eventually. Yeah, I knew 5 was the highest amount. Hello, Carl Gustav Young. Welcome. Okay. 2 levels in magic, 1 level in intelligence, and everything else in magic. Nothing else in magic. Demon Souls cat, JPEG? Where do you get the cat ring? Is it from... Actually, I have no idea where you get the cat ring. Mark your Coley strawberries, bingo space. Unfortunately, there is no bingo for Demon Souls because I haven't streamed it enough to get the regular stuff. There is no regular stuff because I haven't played Demon Souls enough. That's going to be the case for Dark Souls 2 for a bit as well. We're going to have multi-day bingos once we start doing Dark Souls 2. Maximum orbs pondered, indeed. Oh god. I don't know if the Crisp Blade is going to break the pillars in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, awesome. That's so cool. Thanks. Can you see me here? Okay. Turn around, please. Would Water Veil be useful here? How much of his punch is fire damage? Okay, it's only 2 hits. That's good. No, please, 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 please. No. Everything's fine. You can break the pillars from range with magic. Oh my god! Wait. Ugh. Yeah, you can do that in this one, but I don't have a spell that could do that. I guess I could go equip Soul Arrow if I die here. Okay. Speaking of... Something to say about him in the Smasher Pass? That's not surprising. I did die there. That's true. Thought it was a guaranteed death? The Dragon God does guarantee to kill you in the tutorial if you happen to beat the... whatever the tutorial boss in this game is called. I don't know how I forget every single time. The Asylum Demon. Okay. Equip Soul Arrow. Not that one. Is there anything else I can learn here? No. Vanguard, yeah. Vanguard Demon. He's not a hear me out? No. He's too humanoid and obviously extremely hot. If you're into that. I I say that as it's weird to be into a muscular man. It's just not my thing, is my point. Vinyl. Is that Ben's legal name? Please don't punch me. Come on. Be nice about this. Oof. It's not your legal name. Only into men if they're fictional. Yeah. That is a good stance. Okay, it takes a bit of magic, but it gets there eventually. 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 I did not think it would take this long. Okay. It's safer. And you know what? That's what really matters. Oh, no, you don't see me. The turnaround animation makes this so difficult to, like, aim. This game is quite the blind spot for you. Yeah. It's good. Highly recommend it, like, genuinely. I know this is not exactly the most riveting gameplay, but that's because I'm bad at the video game. Could well be the best Souls. I see why you think that. I disagree personally, but I definitely get that for sure. Okay, so he's gonna be staggered for a second, which means I can break a couple pillars for free at least. And don't have to spend 20 minutes breaking this with magic. Only 10. Please don't hurt me. No, please. Please. Okay, everything's fine. I don't remember the cycle here. I think I need him to turn the other way so I can go across the middle. Right there? Okay. And this is the last one. The atmosphere is peak, I agree. It's a strong third best. I think I would agree. Yeah, I think I would agree. Third best. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'll be fine. Wait, there's a pillar here. I forgot about this one. Wait, please, don't hurt me. Okay, see? Everything's fine. Your true opinion is second? Behind Dark Souls 1 or 2? Or something else, actually. I feel like a Demon Souls fan would probably prefer Dark Souls 1 and 2 over the others, but... Black, what did you miss? Flame Looker. And that's it. This, I would be shocked if this wasn't a one-shot. Yep. I love the laser sound effects on the magic. It's so good. Whose soul is it? No, you buy it from Yuria. That's right. Okay. I do want a free Yuria. So you get through 1-2, you get through 1-3, you get the hat, and then you go into the prison at the end of 1-2. Lurker. That's good. I like that. Can you kill the dragon with Homing Soul Arrow? Will it hit? Like at the top of the like battlements on the bridge. I don't know if battlements is the correct term, but you know what I'm talking about. Yuria, yeah. That's why she is the gayest demon and the gayest character in Demon Souls. What are you doing? Hello? What is it? Is it not gonna attack the bridge? There it is. Yaoya. Why is that a name that always shows up in Souls games? That's a good question. Isn't Iria, like, doesn't she look completely different in Dark Souls 3 as well? I don't think Iria's in... There's a character named Iria in Dark Souls 1 or 2, though. Maybe Miyazaki is just a fan of Yuri. I think that checks out. Miyazaki's wife is called Iria. Iria Feedington. Yeah, that makes sense. I agree. Having a decent melee weapon is very important for going through levels, I feel like. Not important, but very useful if you're bad at the video game for going through levels. Because, like, charging out an entire homing soul arrow for these guys is a bit of a tall ask. Okay. Miyazaki X Poison Swamps is Yuri. Yulia? Yulia's close, yeah. It's like a... I forget what it's called, but it's like when a name gets... It's like a game of telephone, you know? How, like, there used to be a character... Or used to be a person named Yuria, and then eventually it got turned into Yulia over time. Okay. I'm pretty sure the dragon won't hurt me here. Okay, go. God damn it, what? Oh, these guys. I should probably kill them. Yearning of Miyazaki for the toxic embrace of the poison swamp. Yeah, toxic Yuri. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome. Miyazaki knows the secrets of the poison. And he revealed them to us via a boss in Dark Souls 2. Or wait, no, Miyazaki revealed the secrets of poison to Tanamura? I think Tanamura was the Dark Souls 2 guy. And Tanamura revealed the secrets to us via a Dark Souls 2 boss. This is unupgraded. This is like shockingly good for an unupgraded weapon, actually. Like, I guess it's a colorless weapon, but still. Miyazaki microdoses poison swamps by not washing for several days. True. I feel like fighting the archers is kind of superfluous when you have magic against this boss. Oh. Yep, okay. There we go. That was hard. Hi, June. Welcome. Yeah, but that was Supal. Who's they? Because I feel like, depending on who you're referring to with they, that might be correct. Her legal name is Mrs. Pellets. This is true. There's a streamer whose legal name is Mrs. Pellets. Okay, magic. Evil Zubul from the softball game. Yellow bug pellets from Dark Souls 3. Wow, I can't believe they named an item in Dark Souls 3 after me. That's crazy. Okay, so we need the hat, I'm pretty sure. And once we get the hat, we go back to the tower. Prison. And then from there we get the key to go actually free Irian, right? Got Mortal Shell. I like Mortal Shell. I think it's fun. A lot of people describe it as clunky or confusing. I don't know. The level design isn't the clearest, but it's better than like the Surge. So, you know, take that for what you will. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. Every poison swamp is actually Miyazaki's bathwater from the rare times he bathes. That checks out. That makes sense. What's the R2? Slow. Useless. Stop eating grass. Now is not the time for snacks. The Bali Souls birds, yeah. The ones that are just object files, so you can't interact with them at all. Oof. Ouch. Right, the world's slowest ladders, I forgot. The Demon Souls staple. Okay. Yeah, that was so mean! Owie. Okay, my melee weapon is not good enough to fight the thieves like that. Excuse me. I can't believe I just rolled into that. Yeah, fall damage is very strange in this game. I have no idea how it works. I assume it's closer to Dark Souls 2 than Dark Souls 1. I need to go to 2 or to 4-1 for the colorless demon soul. What do you trade for the colorless demon soul? Is it the brass telescope? I don't think it is. No, it's a talisman of God. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I should do that and upgrade the crisp blade a little bit. Assuming it's a colorless weapon. I'm pretty sure it's a colorless weapon. Okay, awesome. I love how the lock-on functions. I'm a bit weak for this area. I am a bit underleveled, but that's why I want to get the Ring of Magical Sharpness. So that I'm not underpowered. I do have a completely unupgraded melee weapon though, and that is part of the issue for sure. Pardon me. I will make it up the ladder one of these days. I need to get rid of this guy. Hey, one shot. Cool. See, I'm not underleveled. I'm just bad at the video game. Ow. Ow. Hold on. Really? I thought you could walk past that, actually. Okay, now I know for the future. The assassins are like oddly tanky. Yeah, they are. Like, it is 1-3. I thought you could walk around. I swear to God, I've walked around that before. It's not like I accidentally rolled into it again. It was not the same thing at all. I was actually being careful to walk around it this time. Because I swear to God, I've walked around it before. I don't know, I'm two-handing that. It's not like it's gonna do any damage. I just gotta pay attention this time. Wow, okay, my only weakness, walking very slightly to the side. They discovered my weakness and then did not exploit it, which is kind of a skill issue on their part. Sorry, it's kind of an ability shortage on their part. Pardon me. The ladder climbing speed is so funny. Surely I don't die to a thief for a third time, right? It is only 2 soul arrows. What? Why? What? Why are there so many? Okay. Everything's fine. Oh my God. Okay, everything's fine. Will Smith saying this is a magic wand. Luckily, at least I assume, luckily, I have no idea what you're referring to. Okay, how much health do you have? Not that much. Only 2? For a red eye? That's crazy. That's not what I meant to use. Keep it that way? Yeah, I was planning on it. I do need the key, don't I? From this guy. Is this what people who hate Dark Souls 2, like, don't do? Like, using the environment like this? Like, staying around corners and kiting enemies and stuff? Because that's what it feels like. Don't laugh at me, that's rude. You know what I think? Homing Soul Arrow. Movie about racism using modern fantasy. Interesting. I have done Latria. Latria was actually the first level I did so that I could get Homing Soul Arrow, because that comes from the Yellow Demon Soul. Oh my god, I forgot about this ball. Pardon me. Oh, it's 2, okay. I'm gonna reload here. I don't have to deal with all the enemies behind me. Quitting out feels so normal and like natural in Dark Souls 1, and it's so weird here. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm fine. Everything's fine. What? Just be a little bit careful. Okay. Why does it keep unlocking? The lock-on in this game is so weird. Did they copy the code directly from this game for Night Rain? Because it feels like it. Last of infinite agony. Well, they're damaging me, so they deserve it. Hi there. I don't even have the thief's ring on. I don't know why he didn't see me. Honk. Turn around too, imagine. If done well, Bright could have been the new Star Wars. Huh. YouTube. You forgot if YouTube censored Chastity Cage. It doesn't. Awesome. We're writing this down. This will be very useful information for sure. Okay. So with the iron key ring or whatever it's called, I can go back over here and I can get the key that leads basically directly to Yuria. I think. You can hop over ledges in this game, and it's incredible. And I don't understand why they removed it for Dark Souls 1. Wrong one. Probably, honestly, just for level design reasons, but I don't know. I'm sad they took it out. It's like the one thing that's just better in Demon Souls than over Dark Souls 1. Okay, it's in here somewhere. And I think there are also enemies in here somewhere, so I do need to be vaguely careful. Like that. Hey, wow, an enemy. There we go. Bloody Iron Key. Is that what I need to get to Yuria? I don't remember. And there's like the guy in here who dies to the dragon in 1-4. I mean, who valiantly fights the dragon in 1-4? Somewhere around here. There he is. I forgot that if you mash through his dialogue, he just instantly passes out. Truly an incredible game. I love this game. Dapper Magician, yeah. I think he has dialogue with the dragon. Doesn't he help you with, A lot. Or no, he helps you with the penetrator, I think. Okay. Yeah, the penetrator. So will he help me now, or is there something that I have to do to get him to help me with the penetrator? I mean, it's not going to matter, obviously, because I have homing Solero, but still. Oh, excuse me. You can't say their name. That's really funny. What is happening to my... The camera was dancing. I don't know what was going on there. That's true. That is exactly what happens in Melisma. YouTube didn't like you saying that, but... Yeah, ironically, YouTube is the dirty one in this scenario. Okay, that is the Bloody Iron Key. I've said it before, but this is probably my favorite spot that I showed in Demon's Souls Unremarkable and Odd Places. I don't know why, but this specifically, I like a lot. Did you demon the souls? I am actively demoning the souls. I think she's at the top, right? And he lowers this if you have the hat. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, give me a second while my homing Solero comes back. How long does this take? Probably too long for me to care. Penetrator. I hardly know her. Oh, right. Okay. Where's the Ring of Magical Sharpness? Is it in this area? Ring of the Accursed. That's not what I want. Ring of Magical Nature? Is the Ring of Magical Sharpness somewhere else? Did I just like forget completely where it was? She does, yes. That is exactly why you have to take the hat off. I need to go pee, and I think I'm in a safe spot, so I will be right back. I am back. Bring the mic with you. Unfortunately, my microphone does not have a long enough wire for that. A second microphone that's near the toilet at all times. Yeah, I'll get one of those lav mics that's on me at all times, and I'll just turn it on when I go to the bathroom. Ideal weight for your furnace. Me too, NB. That is my exact answer as well. I feel like I should go get a spell from Yuria, but I don't know. I should also get the Ring of Magical Sharpness, but I'll do that after I die on my way to the Penetrator. In 3-1 with the 4 Iron Maidens. I know where that's at least, vaguely. Ow, that hurted. Oh my goodness. Once again, my only weakness, walking slightly to the side and also Demon Souls lock-on not working. 100 tons. Valstrax. Mm-hmm. Okay, unfortunately, I do actually need to be careful because of the archers. Because for some reason they have infinite range. Like, specifically, the archers in the Taurus Demon Arena in Dark Souls 1, no other archer... Actually, no, that's not true. And the ones before Priscilla's Fogwall. Because for some reason they have the highest range in Dark Souls 1. That's not actually true, they just have the longest area to arch in, but... Lock on! What do you mean? It's bright out. The lock-on range should be fine. Jesus. Okay. Ideal weight is squishy. That's a good answer too. I swear to God. There we go. Shadow's just like me for real. Oh, both of them. That's bad. I don't have a shield, which makes the spear guys a little bit more dangerous. Because if you have a shield, you can just block that and then backstab them extremely easy. Stop! Oh my god. Okay, there's one. Okay. Penetrator shouldn't be too bad after surviving that, in theory. The Lothric Shield Knights. Whoops. You mean like specifically the ones, like the Sword and Shield ones or the Spear ones? Because I feel like both of those are fairly simple, as long as you are able to, not... Or as long as you can hit them once, it becomes pretty easy. Wait, he's already in here? What? Oh my god. No, why didn't that hit me? That did. Oh my god. He's never that aggressive. What the hell? I did not promise that, actually. I said a maybe. As a bit. Okay, Carrie is over here, I think.
But why not?
Do you have anything I want? Good night. Is that combustion? Is that usable? Oh my god, 2 slots though? Okay, no, never mind. Maybe equals yes. I don't think that's true. God, gotta go back into Latria. It's on the floor you start on? No. Maybe. No, it's definitely not on the floor you start on. It's the one where you go through the hole in the wall, right? It's that area? I should go back and read the message. Hold on. Oh my goodness. On the 4th floor, in the room with the 4 Iron Maidens before you go down the stairs. Okay, I think I vaguely know where that's at. Is one of the Iron Maidens gonna randomly plague me? Um, before you go down the stairs, that means it's over here then, presumably. Honk. Prisoners do a bit of trolling. Unfortunately, yeah, that's true. Oh. Here we go. Like jails in Souls games, they tend to be fairly good levels. Actually, that's not true. The Dark Souls 3 one isn't great. What? Well, you can attack me from there? This is new knowledge to me. What? Why is it aggroed? I've never seen that one attack from that side. Okay, presumably this one. Yeah. God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, but besides that one, Jesus. Okay, Ring of Magical Sharpness. Do I have a Shard of Archstone, or did I deposit them with Thomas? I deposited them with Thomas, that's fine. That's the only one that was trapped, yeah. I have a knack for that sort of thing. Okay. Excuse me. What other jails in Souls games are there? You could argue Aldius Keep, I guess. But there's Tower of Latria, there's... Is there a jail in Dark Souls 1? Seath's Tower? Which is a very small part of the archives. One behind Ludwig and Bloodborne. Is that a jail? Bastille? Oh yeah, the Bastille, true. The Asylum, yeah. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. Yeah, I guess prisons do tend to be pretty good levels. I don't remember. It's been too long since I played the Bloodborne DLC. Hypodian Jail. I don't like that one. I really don't like that one, actually. The time Shrek killed Benito Mussolini. What exactly about this situation reminds you of that? Oh no. My only weakness, it's being exploited again. He tried, but he did not do it enough. Just say that sometimes? Okay. Good to know for future reference. Oops. Arguably the most boring way to go through these levels, but also arguably the easiest. I feel like having a little bit more health would be extremely helpful, but alas. I need magic damage. What? The lock-on on this game is so weird. The lock-on... The lock-on in the Soul series is such an anomaly to me. Because, like, it's usable in Demon Souls. It's good in Dark Souls 1 and 2. It is fine in Dark Souls 3. And then it's good again in Elden Ring. And then it's just atrocious in Night Rain. Like, they don't need to change it. You already got it. You already got it good. Just copy it from Dark Souls 1 if you have to. Like, I just want to be able to look at enemies easier. Why are they walking toward me? Okay, they're not. Everything's fine. Cold Pot Dungeons and Shadow of the Erd Tree. Those ones are freaky. The pots make me uncomfortable. Oh, they were going to investigate the magic. Okay. That's cool. Oh god. Walking slightly to the side, my only weakness. No! Oh my god. They are absolutely going to one-shot me if I get hit by that, so I have to very specifically not be hit by that. Don't heal? What are you doing? That's so rude. I guess it gives me time to kill this one. Oh my god. If I had a... Do I have a shield? Not one that I can use, actually. Never mind. Okay. Jesus. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. I should probably put on the Ring of Magical Sharpness before I forget. Not that one. What's that do? Increases spell memory capacity. The Slave Shield. I mean, that would be better than nothing. It would trivialize these guys, but... Admittedly, so does magic. As long as I'm vaguely paying attention. Okay. See? The lock-on in Night Rain is atrocious if you try to use it at all. It's like insanely bad, actually. As someone with 700 hours in Night Rain, it used to be a lot worse, admittedly. That's insane damage. It used to be a lot worse. And they did improve it a little bit, but you used to have to press up and down to move your lock-on, like left and right. Why am I missing? There you go. You revived. Okay, I'm gonna go to 4-1 now. Fair and balanced indeed. Hardly know her now. Goddamn. Okay. Is it 50 as the soft cap in this game for magic? I feel like it is. That feels right. Has there been any interesting balancing in Night Rain? They made Raider's moveset usable. That's a big one. They made him attack way faster, so he's actually playable without dual wielding now. What else? They tried to buff Guardian, and in the process nerfed every other character, including Guardian. They buffed Executor a ton, but he's still not super great. Currently, the best, like, excuse me, the DPS, like, meta build is the 2 Balancers relics, which both give you increased skill attack power, along with, like, focusing entirely on getting a good skill for damage. So they have not once even dreamed of buffing Revenant, because Revenant it will actually be the worst character in the game forever. Guardian is not the weakest, unfortunately. That would very much go to Shodel. I didn't know they could drop that. That would very much go to Revenant. Revenant's very bad. Like, Revenant's usable, technically. But she hasn't gotten any actual, buffs or anything. Where are you going? What? Okay, cool. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. That's actually exactly where I wanted to aim. Okay. At least that landed. No. This goddamn lock-on. It's actually as bad as Night Rain lock-on. She's cool. She definitely has, like, potential. It's not like she's bad. It's just, like, her skill and passives and everything just make her worse than Recluse, unfortunately. And now also significantly worse than Undertaker. Oh my god. I forgot there were two. Get off. Oh my god. What are you even supposed to do about this? What is the solution? Oh my god, and I'm bleeding. Jesus Christ. Like, again, it's not like Revenant's bad, but you have to focus all your damage on spells. Otherwise, you just do no damage. And at that point, it's just Recluse, but worse, you know? Arguably, Revenant is better for solo play. Oh my god. Christ. Arguably, Revenant's better for solo play because... Can you give me the second? Jesus Christ. Because she can distract enemies with her skill. But... I don't know. Revenant also does... Or Recluse, rather, has the best dodge in the game. So it's like... Even then, you can absolutely play Recluse solo. Okay, Jesus Christ. I think the trading area is over here. I think. Oh. Bleeding is a status effect in this game. It's like poison, but faster. So, as far as I know, that's fairly different from Dark Souls 2 bleed, but I'm not actually sure. Night Rain's good. Night Rain's really good. I really enjoy Night Rain. I have 700 hours in Night Rain again, so... Talisman of Gone. Then... Reload. I'll go through camps with your army of homies. Yeah, but you don't really get an army. You get Frederick and occasionally Sebastian. And then Helen pretends to be useful sometimes as well. Okay, let me down, please. Thank you. Wish it was more popular for streaming. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I definitely want to stream more Night Rain because I enjoy streaming it, you know? But I don't know. It's hard to be encouraged to play it, you know, because there's so few people who watch it, and audience engagement is like the main reason that I stream. Extremely low flat damage. Oh yeah, bleed is flat in Dark Souls 2 instead of percentage based. As opposed to a fast poison. Like in this game. I should be able to safely ignore this guy, but I can also just do this and kill it instantly. Never mind. There we go. I don't know, maybe I could do a Night Rain stream, as opposed to like one Demon Soul stream or something. At some point in this next month or so. Okay, I need to go further down. Blech. Please don't fizzle. Please don't fizzle. Oh, it fizzled. And I got licked. No. Normally that wouldn't be a problem, but unfortunately it's this thing. Oh my god. I don't want to use an agate of guidance. Okay, hold spies. Homing soul mat, homing soul arrow. This will hit. I almost one-shot it. Okay, this is what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, the range is not good. That's really the only problem with homing soul arrow. I am a little bit worried about the laser beams in this level, but it should be fine mostly. Red hot demons. Okay, I'm gonna dupe my colorless and then upgrade the crisp blade. Okay. Deposit. Colorless. Take. Colorless. Probably don't need 99 of them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there are only 2 catalysts in this game. There's wooden and silver, and they don't upgrade, yeah. The wooden is significantly better than the silver, and the silver very, 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 very slightly boosts your amount of FP. Take the goddamn soul. Wait, how do I give him the soul? Huh? 99 brass telescopes. Can you do the brass telescope? I'm not sure that you can. Wooden, silver, and insanity. Oh, right. That one, I thought that was like a miracle thing. No, is it not a talisman? Is it a talisman that can use sorceries? No, I still have the red hot. The red hot is the one you give him, right? I'm thinking I just need to reload the area. No, don't. Talisman of Beasts, I can use both. Right, okay. What? How do I give him the soul? I'm so confused. Can you take the red hot demon soul, please? Huh? Hold on. Google time. Demons, souls, colorless demon soul. I did not eat it. I promise I did not eat it. After giving Blacksmith Ed the red hot demon soul from Flame Lurkler, which he won't let me do. Is the crisp blade even on here? It is, okay. Ed is a blacksmith. He sure is. Searing demon soul. Okay, I think that's the name in the remake. Yeah. Blacksmith Ed. Come on, Vextra, you got this. Tell me how to give it to him, please. Can upgrade weapons using any ore. Does not require red hot demon soul. Can upgrade many weapons in unique. Once given, must talk to him until he doesn't say anything different to get him to take the... I did. What? Must have it in your inventory. Select the top talk option with him multiple times until you have exhausted all his dialogue and he just repeats himself. Must have defeated both bosses. You must use the Armor Spider Archstone to return to the Nexus before he will mention wanting the Flame Lurker soul. Okay, I think that should not have been at the bottom of the goddamn page. But you know what? Thanks, Extra. Really appreciate that. Oops. I need to go to the Armor Spider Archstone. Use the Armor Spider Archstone to go back to the Nexus. And then go back to 2-1. Okay. That was the problem. I never interacted with this Archstone. Thank you, Fextra. That's got there eventually. And you know what? That's what matters, right? That's the important part. Okay. Now I can actually have a usable melee weapon. Wow. Thank you, Fextra. Okay, talk. Okay. There we go. There. Okay. Here we go. Maxed out melee weapon. And magic. Let's you leave behind the apostles, yeah. I don't know, I figured I probably wouldn't need it, but apparently I did. 108 colorless demon souls, as one should. I'm in New Game plus. Frank's red hot demon soul, true. Okay. World 4. Let's go finish that up. That's a good question, Ben. I'm sure we could do that. It already is kind of big and round though. Oof. Ouch. Put it on fried chicken wings? I don't know, I think there are better uses. I personally don't like chicken wings. I personally don't like fried chicken wings. Not to my taste, personally. You know, I guess it checks out that this guy is resistant to magic. Okay, well, see you later, I guess. That's so awesome. I'm so happy that happens. Ow! There. Everything's fine. You're terrified and hungry? Why are you terrified? What's terrifying? I'm a little bit worried about this section because of these guys, but surely I can do the thing. Well, I made them fall, so that's a plus. I have a donut. I was given a donut earlier. I'm gonna take a bite. I don't want to wait for the end of the stream. Whoa. It's very tart. I was not expecting that. It's really good. It's very purple. Diners, demons, and dives. I would be shocked if there wasn't like Guy Fieri making a video game playthrough, like a let's play. Ow. Can they climb up this? I don't think they can. Awesome. I love how I can lock onto this enemy. Okay. It's a good donut. Donuts are good. It was like an hour ago, but stop it! I didn't eat it until now because I wanted a bite. I couldn't wait any longer. Okay, these golden ones are what I was worried about. But you know what? That's what Homing Soul Mass is for. There we go. Purple is a good color. Personally, I prefer yellow, but, you know, purple is a very good color for sure. Ooh. Maybe the lasers are a little bit worth being worried about, considering. Nope. Don't hit me twice, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Those good donuts, but they usually do really fancy ones with tons of stuff on them. Really basic bitch. Yeah, I like normal donuts more than like the crazy fancy ones with all a bunch of Jesus, a bunch of stuff on them. No, get down. I thought I pressed the roll button, but my character didn't roll, but I was also just like fine, so that's okay, I guess. Purple and yellow is a good combo. A bacon peanut butter donut. I've seen maple bacon, but I've never seen bacon peanut butter. That's interesting. Pardon me. This is the one I'm worried about. Yep, that's why. Oh. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. God damn it. Go. Ah! Okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I don't like maple bacon. I get it. It's interesting, but not really super good IMO. Okay. I swear to God. I'm in the slug zone. So that's a bit for me. And like 3 select people. Okay. I always fall here because you just can't tell that it bends that much. To work at a bakery. I never sold because people just like to look at them. Interesting. It's luggagey. Krista, you were there for the slug zone, but you weren't there for the whole thing, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna get one shot if I don't have this. Do I have? Okay. Demon Souls is really easy most of the time. Like, it's super scary at random points. Yeah, I would agree. Do I have the Thief's Ring on? Did I remember to? Yeah, okay. Okay. Well. Did YouTube mean to send empty messages, or is that just YouTube being YouTube? Oh my God. Wasn't there for the whole thing. Yeah. Only in the text chat where we were putting the funny jokes. You weren't there for the context of the funny jokes. Oh my God. Okay, I'm assuming this is intentional then, considering it's happening a lot more. Is there lore significance to the slugs? I'm not sure that there is, to be honest. Okay, the mantas, the little mantas should die to 1 soul arrow. Hopefully. Yeah. So this shouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I wish I had Soul Ray. Soul Ray would make this so much easier. I'm pretty sure homing Soul Arrow, ouch, can hit the big one, but I'm not actually positive on that. Stop it! Leave me alone. Oh my God. Okay. The tracking and range on these, or on Soul Arrow, makes this a lot easier than it could be otherwise, which is good. Oh God. I'm pretty sure this is the safe spot. It's not. This is not it. Okay, it would appear that homing soul arrow does not need to reach. Good. I'm glad that was fast. Yeah, I love the Trine Storms. This was like... I know most of my Unremarkable and Odd Places video in this game is Boletaria, but I kind of wish I would have showed off more Shrine Storms. I did show off some, but not a ton. Up here. Yeah, one cycling is extremely difficult for this boss, for sure. To be fair, it is difficult if you actually use the Storm Ruler if you don't level it up. It might actually just be straight up impossible because of the speed. But... I know I can do a part 2, but I don't know, the first one didn't get that many views. I am going to do a part 2 of Dark Souls, though. Sorry, taking another bite of donut. Shrine of Storms. Shrine of Storms. I feel like Flame Toss would be better than Soul Arrow here. Oh well. I also feel like running past enemies is probably a bad choice. But you know what? I'm no coward. That's all I very much am, but... Don't need to bring it up. It's fine. This way. I agree, Vin. Absolutely, I agree. Anyway, yeah, I am going to do a second part to Dark Souls 1 Unremarkable and Odd Places because I've found so many more. I want a few more before I actually make the video. Because I do have a lot, but it's not as many as the first part. What's the worst that can happen? Pure Black World Tendency? Is that the worst? I think the worst that can happen is spending a long time in this level. That feels worse than Pure Black World Tendency. I guess Pure Black World Tendency makes that more likely, actually. But it's not the bad outcome itself, you know? I should be careful. Oh, doing good melee damage is so nice. After not this whole game. Are there rats down here? No, that's later. Is there something behind me? I don't think so. This is the ticks. Pardon me. Is this the rats? This is the rats. Oh god. I'm not really sure what a good way... I just wanted to make sure nothing was following me. I'm not sure what a good way to fight the rats is, because if I don't want to spend 600 soul arrows here, but it might be the only way to do this without getting plagued. But I don't have Wrath of God. That would help a lot. Yeah, I didn't... The ticks are not, like, super obviously ticks. Until you notice that they are ticks, and it's like, oh my god, those are obviously ticks. That makes no sense. The tick part of their body is not very obvious, if you don't already know it's there. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, the Unremarkable and Odd Places in Demon Souls did not do very well in the algorithm. I think that's partially because of the thumbnail. It looks a lot like the Dark Souls 1 thumbnail, and so people probably thought it was just the thing that they had already seen. Please stop spamming. I will have to, unfortunately, time you out if you continue spamming. But it's also the fact that so many fewer people watch Demon Souls, right? So, but I did really enjoy making that video. That was really fun, and I do wish it did better in the algorithm. I've been considering re-uploading it with a different thumbnail or something, just to like give it another chance in the algorithm, but honestly, I'm not sure that it's worth it. This way. Right. There is no fall damage in Demon Souls. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. A good little chunk of damage. Oh my god, ouch. Oh my god, I almost dropped the donut. That was horrifying. Wouldn't that be a horror thing? I mean, yeah. It's gross and like leeches. So I feel like that makes sense. I honestly didn't notice that the big guy is positioned to look like the same size as the little guys. Dead monger, got him. It's my kind of joke. Okay. You know, I feel like if I had gotten Soul Ray, I probably would have been done with this run by now, but, you know, not knowing what you're doing is a little bit of a problem. That's not the spell I meant to use, but it's okay. Oops. Okay, where's the little guys? I want to be careful here, because once I get over to the big guys, they will kill me very quickly. What's that melee damage like? Okay. Good to know. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. I agree. This is what I get. I deserve this. But it like looks like a baguette, you know? And like I feel like she should be trying to fatten up. She would be a lot cooler if she was. Even with pre-recorded gameplay. Well, I mean, I have to make it believable. Where the hell did you come from? Okay. I don't remember exactly how many islands it is between here and where the big guys are, so. I think it's here. I did not mean to absolutely eviscerate that guy, but I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, Solera here. Twice. And then, what? Where did you come from? Okay, homing Solero. Run up here. That did one shot? That's crazy. Moonlight Greatsword. Doesn't that have strength scaling? Or a requirement or something? I mean, yeah, of course I am, Nixie. Most people can't tell that this gameplay is pre-recorded. I'm actually predicting what you're going to put in the chat too, so. The Greatswords are probably, yeah. I don't have any strength. I'll do a Moonlight Greatsword run eventually. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of War Scythe or whatever, or Rune Sword, I'll do Moonlight Greatsword as my next Demon Souls run. We'll get there eventually. It's a faith weapon in Demon Souls? Wait, really? I guess that makes sense, actually. I didn't know that, though. You're a plant? Tell them. Isn't the War Scythe just a Bardiche? No. The War Scythe is an actual War Scythe. A Bardiche is a Great Axe. Or it's a Pole Axe, rather. Oh, that's a big one. Oh my god. They're snaking. They're learning. The most dangerous enemy in Demon Souls. They learn. Jesus. No, Bardiches are specifically a type of poleaxe. Are you saying Shrek because we're in the swamp? Don't poison me with your poison cloud. Rude. That's not at all what I meant to do. Sorry, I'm munching. Just hungry. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember how to get through here. I'm gonna poison again from just standing in the swamp because I don't know where I'm going. This way. That's not what I meant to do. Stop. I think this way? Nope, I lied. Here, this way. Oh. Camera is getting caught on walls. Can you turn off auto wall recovery in this game? I'm not actually sure. Please don't poison me. This way. And now we fight the pain. I mean, the Colossus. What? What? Oh, did it hit the fly cloud? Oh my god. B-gun. Wow, okay, that's concerning. Never mind, it's not concerning at all. Okay, well. I should probably get in the fire. But, you know. Oh, I just used one of those without realizing. Oh my god. Yeah, he uses bees to attack, and he covers you in bees. It's like the pain. Oh my god. Hardest boss to fight with magic is not the Phalanx, it's this guy. Oh my god. Okay, when I can land an attack, he dies instantly. Jesus. There we go. I got gooped. Oops. Oops, I didn't mean to return to the Nexus. Oh well. Okay. I don't think... What's his name should be an issue. Garlic vendor, or whatever. Does he even have a shield? I'm pretty sure he does. I don't remember. This is one of my favorite boss themes in this game, though. Garlic? This guy. Garlic vendor. I think some people think it's Garl Vinland, but no, it's actually a garlic vendor. Little known secret. Okay, what if I Homing Soul Mass, or Homing Soul Arrow, and run in? And that did shockingly little damage. Oof. My second weakness has been discovered. A big hammer. Okay. Get in, make him attack. Oops. Here comes Rayman. You got a demon soul that I need. I know you're probably in the right, but... Can you dead angle him from a different angle? From a different spot, rather? Okay. There we go. Is he able to heal? I didn't know he was able to heal, honestly. I should probably actually heal before I get got by the plague. While trying to talk to Estrella. Garlic vendor comes from Aurora, by the way. She's working on a pretty cool video that she has put a lot of effort into. So, hopefully when that comes out, she won't be dead from the effort. Do I care about more intelligence? Probably not. He heals with a spell. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, final boss. Technically. Speaking of other people making cool stuff that's taking them a lot of effort, Ash is also working on a video that's taking her a lot of effort. I am too. But I'm going very slow on it intentionally so I don't burn myself out on it. And that'll be a second channel video anyway. Okay, let's see. Magic and Demon Souls PvP. That's... okay. Not what I meant to do, but that works. Oh no, they've learned to dodge. Never mind. Get away for a second. Hold on. Oh my god. Get off! Punk. Actually, I don't care about the stuff they drop. I hope I don't get scraped. That's my only goal right now, to not get scraped. Oh my god. The range on Homing Soul Arrow is so frustrating. Because it can shoot before it can even come close to reaching the enemy. Oh my god, through the shield. That's crazy. Okay. Demon Souls, am I right? God, all the strays. Oh. He was in the way, to be fair. So, I didn't necessarily want that fate for him. Isn't there a thief? No, it's you. There is a thief in here, but that's not what I was worried about on the first floor. What? Why didn't that stagger him? Running while spamming blocks looks wild. It does look pretty silly in this game. It's almost as silly as Dark Souls 2, but not quite. I think the thief is right here. Or will attack me here. I think. Oof. Ouch. Ah! I was right. Hello. Dark Souls 2 has a silly block animation too, right? Yeah, like with the speed. Where did it go? Come here. Or no, is Dark Souls 2 the one where they slowed it down first? I don't remember. I know there's something with Dark Souls 2 and block animations that's different from Dark Souls 1. I just don't remember which direction. Okay. I hope I can hit the dragon. But we'll see. Chances are I end up dying to the dragon either way. Well, I can technically hit it here. Pardon me. Okay. That went shockingly well. I know homing soul mass isn't going to come anywhere close, and I don't think soul arrow is going to be good enough. If I remember correctly. Okay, I'm going to wait. Wow, he sure is trying. Okay, I think from that one, you can run up and follow this one. Okay. So you follow this one up, and then the next one lands behind you and follows you up. Dude, I got hit because of the... He was talking, it was the dialogue, it prevented me from sprinting. No, please. I'm so mad. I got hit because he wouldn't shut up. Okay, well. You can get Soul Ray from the Doll Demon Soul, but I used the Doll Demon Soul before I knew. And then I have proceeded to not use any other Demon Soul in the game. Bonk. Okay, if I die to Allant, I deserve it. Yeah, that was a close one. Oh, how's everyone's day been? Are you enjoying Demon Souls? I want to do more Demon Souls. I also want to stream more often in general. I think it would be cool to do like one Dark Souls playthrough, Dark Souls 2 playthrough a week, but then also do something else on top of that. The problem is I can't stream that often. I get way too tired if I do that. Like I honestly was barely able to stream today. I was very tired when I woke up, and I got like 8 hours of sleep and everything, and I got up and had caffeine and everything. But I was like genuinely on the verge of not streaming today. Wow, awesome. I love homing Soul Arrow. Ah! Sauron moment. Proto Sauron. Can you not? I'm just trying to cast a spell. Oh my god. Uh-oh. That does so much damage. I've never been hit by that crab attack. Okay, that's so cool. This is why I usually back up my save in Dark Souls 1, is the thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the Nexus. I'm gonna use all my soul items. I'm gonna level up health. Okay, not all my soul items. I forgot I duped some soul items. Are there any spells I should get? Death Cloud. Oh, Plague, okay. Probably not.
Where are you going?
Well, I don't do it in Demon Souls because it takes forever in Demon Souls. And Demon Souls is... Or RPCS3 is weird about save backups, but it would be faster than running through the entire level again. So... I will back up my save file once I get back there again. I forget how many soul items give you in this game. That's pretty crazy, actually. Okay, honestly, that should be enough. Where'd you go? There you are. Seek soul power. Level up my magic again. Okay, that should be plenty. No way I die again, right? Not after that. I'm gonna use that while on my way through. But then, once I get taking a lot, I'm gonna use a stone of my last stone of ephemeral eyes and back up my save file. I think I have one on me. Yeah. Okay, perfect. The bad ending, you get your own soul as a demon soul and transpose it as an epic weapon. I think it would be cool if this probably wouldn't work in the context of Demon Souls, but this would also probably be the only game where they tried that. If you get the bad ending, you the weapon that you transpose into would be the scaling, but like it would match your levels, like relatively, right? Ow. So like if you have 99 strength and 50 dexterity, right? You get S strength scaling, A dexterity, or B dexterity scaling, or whatever. June, thank you so much. Maybe you should go sleep. Sleeping is good for you. June, thank you. That means a lot. And then you just use cheats to max out your soul level. And get like S in all stats. Because that's absolutely something you'd be able to do if that was done in Demon Souls. Stop it! Sleep is for the weak? No. Sleep is for the people who don't want to be weak tomorrow. Welcome back, Ath. It's storming. Hopefully you don't lose power or something. Okay, are you gonna be annoying again? Oh, right, you keep going. Okay, yeah, shut up. Wait, hold on. I forgot about the Smasher Pass, to be honest. Okay, that's the first one. Is that the first one? Wait, hold on. That's the second one. This is the first one. Follow this one up. And then keep running. And the next one will follow behind you. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind, apparently. Go! Okay, everything's fine. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And then I'm going to quit game here, and then go to my save file location, which is here. I'm going to create... What the? Hold on. Okay, right. I remember where the save file is. Everything's fine. Where? What? Why? Sorry, Windows File Explorer is being stupid. Give me 1 second. I need to find my RPCS3 location, which is right there, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. Okay, I found it. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm going to make a backup. Backup made. And then make sure that it loads the save data here. I think right there is where it loads the save data. So yeah, I did go offline for yellow demon. Right, save file main. But I won't die to a lot again, right? YouTube hates kissing. YouTube censored Yuri posting, unironically homophobic. That's fucked up. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the elevator is not staple ground, so I couldn't make it back up here. But we'll get there eventually. That's what matters. I feel like it's supposed to be foreboding or whatever, like build up suspense. And to be fair, for your first time here it does, but any subsequent playthrough or even subsequent attempts at the boss kind of just makes it a little bit boring and frustrating. Go in. Let me in. Eating peanut butter pretzels. Peanut butter pretzels are good. Damn, that missed. I'm sad. Okay. Oh, you can just stagger him out of that? Okay. Okay, well. Not if he's gonna do it like that. The AoE that covers half the goddamn arena. Ow. Stop it! He figured out how to hit me. He's just gonna spam that attack. Okay, that's fine. I'm pressing the button so many times. So many more times than the attacks are actually coming out. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. There we go. Finally. There is a Smasher Pass after this, and I kind of forgot I was going to do it. The reason I wanted to do a magic build is because I figured it would be a really fast stream, but it wasn't. This is my longest Demon Souls stream by far. Add everyone when it starts. Okay. Hey, macaroni, and I'm no longer hungry. Good. Macaroni is good. Yeah, I shouldn't have insulted the baguette. I didn't insult the baguette. I insulted the piece of wood that I thought was a baguette because I figured she was trying to be hotter, but evidently she's not, which arguably is more of an insult.
Everlasting demons. Surely you have seen for yourself. Suffering fills this world. But faith poisoned with poison. God is merciful.
I did it. I just leave, right? I guess that doesn't matter. Wait, what? You have to pick up the weapon? Oh wait, do I have to come over here? Yeah, that'll cause the cutscene that lets me choose the ending, that's right. Rhinostorm skeleton? We'll get there. Like baguettes, but they make your teeth hurt. Then you say that like I would be the Dom in that situation. Come on now. Okay, let me turn on the music real quick. I assume we want Souls of Mist again, right? I feel like that's most fitting for the Demon Souls one. I'm also taking off my brace because I've had it on for 3.5 hours and it starts to hurt after a bit. Souls of Mist extended. How is that for the music volume? Up or down? Or is that good? Okay, and now I gotta find the link to the Smasher Pass. And also tell people that I'm doing this. Demon's Souls Smash or Pass. Also, if you're interested. Okay. Need to find Vin's DMs without leaking them. 1 second. Make sure I'm on the right account. Okay, you've been summoned. the slideshow button and turn on the video. Kakarot, the DMs have been leaked. With those paw thigh highs, true. She would be so much better if she had those. Your P rank attempts for this, I hope it was worth it. It took way too long, you're fine. We're on a time crunch to do Demon Soul Smasher Pass. I feel like someone's gonna do Elden Ring at some point. Okay. The Dregling. Also no repeats. Ignoring Black Phantom versions. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of the enemies in this game are very humanoid. So I feel like a lot of them are gonna be like, if they are a woman, smash, otherwise pass. And I'm gonna start that here. Yep. Once again, smash, obviously. Smash. Whoa, so different. I mean, it's a different color. Arguably a better color. The spike things, they actually turned them around in the remake. So in the original, the blades face inward, but in the original, the blades face inward, but in the remake they face outward, which I feel like does make sense. No comment. That's gonna be a pass for me. Only because of the silvery purple skin. It kind of throws me off, to be honest. I'm not saying that the soldiers aren't girls. I'm saying if they are, then it's a smash. That's my take on these two so far. Anyway, so much empty space. I mean, that makes sense with the idea of this. Anyway, smash, obviously. Ooh. Heavy metal poisoning. Yeah, this one's gonna be a pass for me, unfortunately. No comment. Smash. Also smash. Also smash. Pass. I hate the flying ones. The flying ones make me upset. Predator posture? Yeah. Smash. What do you mean at what cost? The cost of enjoying yourself? Smash, obviously. Only because you used stuff from the remake. Pass. Otherwise it would be, it's got teeth in there? You say that as if that's a problem. Anyway, otherwise this would be if they were Roman smash. Man centipede? Man? No thank you. Pass. Giant man centipede. Still man. Still pass. Gargoyle. Smash. No gargoyle will ever be hotter than Dark Souls 1's gargoyles. These guys look like the Green Goblin. Prisoner Horde. Smash. Wait, where did hold on, I just realized that the chat is, there you go, that's better. Krista, I am shocked that YouTube let that through. Never knew you were such a coward, Ben. True. I mean, like, you couldn't find a different picture of the prisoners? I feel like they're a fairly common enemy. Okay, but you like Calamite. It's not like Calamite's gonna be any softer on you. Silver skeleton. Smash. Smash. I think, are these the first, be your angle or your devil, true. Are these the first skeletons that I've said smash to? Because this one's also smash. Oh, the larger and smaller enemies? Oh yeah, the JPEGs, right? The JPEGs are funny, to be fair. Storm beasts? I didn't know that's what they were called. Smash. Smash. They do look a little bit cartoony. I've never noticed that. Their long ass finger. That's awesome. Shadow Lurker. Also smash. No comment. They do have wings. I forgot about that one. They're like, I like little details like this. This is like, I don't know if Illusory mentioned this in his video about this, but it's like how the basilisks have little eyes and then that aren't the eyes of death, you know? Or like how Calamite's third eye isn't really an eye and he has also other little side eyes, you know? or there's like, in my opinion, I think something like the Hydra being weak to fire is also part of that. But like also here, the Hawks having 4 wings, and you just barely notice that, if at all, when you're playing through the game, or like the Archstones having like little tapier heads, basically. I feel like those details are like what really make Souls have the atmosphere they have, and in this context, because of that, smash. Or I mean, no comment. I mean, no comment. That's my Cold's house. I appreciate that. That's a good bet. If they are a woman, smash. Once again, if they are a woman, I feel like, honestly, I feel like a bigger JPEG would have been funnier, but they do look different enough that I think this makes sense. Again, if they are a woman, smash, but more so on the big one compared to the little one. Math, you're not supposed to give away my secrets. Giant mosquito. I hate these things. Pass. Also pass. Not only because of the diseases in this context. The Dark Souls 2 ones are pass only because of the diseases, because they are like sapient, everything, sentient, conscious. They pass the Harkness test. These ones also, I feel like, do not in any way. I hate them. These things are disgusting. A huge pass. Smash. No elaboration needed. Whoever says smash, the FBI is outside. That is going to be a very easy pass for me. Smash, obviously. Last time, in alphabetical order. Okay, assuming everything passes the Harkness test, it's still a pass. It's also like really small. I feel like that would be a bad time. Crystal Lizard is probably the easiest smash on the list so far. If they are a woman, smash. I am an arachnophobe. I couldn't handle this. I get it. But personally, that's a pass. Notorious Blue Dragon. The image came with that text. That's awesome. Was this from Fextra? Did you get your images from Fextra again? That's gonna be a smash, obviously. Dirty Colossus. I get it. It's gonna be a pass from me. Spider woe smash. Okay, good to see that somebody appreciates spiders. in my place. How many websites did you use to look that up? Because God, I don't remember what website this is. Because there are a lot of websites, and I would be surprised if all of the websites only had one drawing. Just E621. The 2 Rule34s are my go-to personally. Primarily .xxx. Anyway, smash. Okay, I know I said I wasn't into it, but like smash. This would kill me. And also, the face melting off really does not do it for me. That's gonna be a pass. The Notorious Blue Dragon. I mean, smash, obviously. Wow. I've never seen this. Pass. Meatmonger? Smash. That's gonna be a pass for me, but I get it. Smash, obviously. Get out of my house. That's gonna be a pass for me. If, you know, I'm just like not into men, so unfortunately that's a pass for me. Old King a lot. Okay. I am not into men. I will reiterate that one more time. I get it. Pass. Pass. With a name like that? Yeah, obviously smash. Are we gonna... I know we have headcanons for like basically every boss in the other games. My headcanon for the Penetrator is that she is a trans woman. And I'm gonna... That will be the headcanon for my streams from now on. Smash. 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 Not the remake one. The original. Smash. 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 Is the NPC one the last section? 2 number 9s and a number 9 large. I don't think I get this bit, actually, unfortunately. It might be the worst video of all time. Blacksmith Baldwin. That's a pass for me. Not into men. It's also a pass for me. It's from GTA, yeah. That would be why I don't get it. Wow, he really got a glow up from Demon Souls at Dark Souls 1, huh? It's a pass. Thomas is a great friend. I love Thomas. Pass. Yeah, that's also a pass. To be fair, if we're saying that everything passes the hardness test, you know, and this thing is also probably really old considering the lore, but still pass. Smash. Pass. Pass. Yes, Vin, they absolutely do get down and filthy with each other. Pass. Pass. Because she's evil. Pass, but I get it. Smash. Because she's nice. Snuggly more so, but also, isn't it Sparkly the hot girl? Which is much better name in my opinion. Pass. Pass. Unfortunately, a pass because she's religious. Otherwise, it would not be a pass. Sage Freak. Unfortunately a man, but I get it. Pass for me, but I get it. Big's Apprentice, also pass. Smash. Already prepared the date? How so? Because she has a little picnic set up? Is that the bit you were going for? That's a pass. It's a pass. That's a pass. Ostrava. Ostrava's a trans man. Still not into men, personally, but I really get it. Pass. Also, don't put his dead name out there. What the heck? Yurt has a pass. Miralda is a smash. I actually really like her armor set. Her armor set's really good. So that's a smash. That's a pass. God. His, like, Minecraft ass chin. That's a pass. That's a pass. Smash. Oh my God. A garlic vendor simp. Pass. The stream started a long time ago though. That's obviously a smash. That's all? Yeah, I guess Demon Souls doesn't have very much. What's the number here? 93. Wow, that's a lot less. Need privacy for reasons. I hope you enjoy yourself in. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all, and I don't know how to end this.